Hey guys, it's Bailey from Making Up the Midwest, and this is going to be a quick review of Maybelline's new Dream Wonder Fluid Touch Foundation. This retails for $10 to $11 wherever Maybelline is sold, and mine is in the shade Classic Ivory. One of the first things I noticed about this foundation is that it has about 0.7 fluid, just shy of 0.7 fluid ounces of product, unlike a lot of drugstore foundations that give you the full 1 ounce. So same price, similar price as a lot of other drugstore foundations, but less product. The claim to fame for this foundation is that it's like second skin. You apply a thin layer, it's very buildable, but no matter what, it still looks very natural and blends very evenly and well into your skin. It comes in the glass bottle you see here, and once you unscrew the top, you can see it comes with a little dipstick with a sort of teardrop applicator. Now, this can be kind of a mess. The texture of this foundation is very thin and liquidy, so I recommend taking the dipstick out, wiping the excess off the side, which can make the side a little bit messy for future when you're opening it and closing it in the future, but it's the easiest way I've found. Tap off or rub off the excess on the side there, and then I put it on the back of a clean hand, and I find that makes it most sanitary and it'll extend the life of your foundation as long as possible, because ultimately you do have to put that dipstick back in the foundations. That is how I like to apply, and then I go in with my brush and I apply it all over my face, as I'm sure you'll see here in the demo. Now, speaking of the texture of this foundation, it is very similar to those who are familiar with the L'Oreal Magic Liquid Powder Foundation. I think that's what it's called. It's very, very thin, very buildable from a light to about a medium coverage, and it dries down to a powdery finish. Now, if you want something that's full coverage, you will sooner achieve sort of a powdery looking finish with this than you will full coverage. So it's strictly medium or light to medium coverage. But it does a great job at evening out your complexion, and it's good news for those that want medium coverage but have oily skin, because the fact that this dries down to a powder will help control the oil a little bit. As you'll be able to see in the before and after pictures that I flash up here on the screen, while it does a good job at lasting throughout the day, it does develop a little bit of excess shine, and it is easy to notice some wear. While that is the case, I still much prefer how this foundation wears in comparison to the L'Oreal. That one tended to develop oiliness in my T-zone, yet cling to dry spots on my face, and it wore unevenly throughout the day, and that did not happen with this foundation. Additionally, it doesn't oxidize for those that do have excess oil and have to worry about their face not matching their neck or their chest at the end of the day because their foundation oxidizes. I didn't notice that at all with this. So while I do prefer this to the L'Oreal version, and I think it's a great option for those who might want a very natural looking, natural feeling foundation that they can build up to medium coverage, and they even have combination to oily skin tones to help control a little bit of that oil, it's not my favorite foundation. The thin liquid texture is kind of a pain in the butt to dispense using this little dipstick method. Even now, after a few uses, it's building up around the rim. It's going to make a mess in your makeup bag, and even when you get the product out, it tends to go everywhere. I've had it splattered on my desk and on my clothes, and you have to take a little bit more care with this foundation than you do with others. There is also the fact that you get a little bit of less product in this bottle than you do with other drugstore foundations. And in general, I didn't find the wear time to be absolutely stellar with this. Perhaps in the winter it would be much better when you don't have to worry about sweating and lots of excess wear and tear under the hot summer sun. But for now, that is a little bit more humid, it gets a little bit more wear throughout the day. This is definitely a foundation I would recommend to a very select group of people, and it's not really for me. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video and that it was useful for you. I'd love to hear what you guys think if you have tried this in the comment section below, because it's always great to personally see it, and I know it helps a lot of other viewers watching this video to get some other takes on the product. So definitely share this below. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.